I'm trying to make it all make sense.
The More You Know podcast.
Today I want to discuss an exercise that will help you determine if your life is centered around purpose. And this is discussed in The Power of Focus, and it was formulated by Jack Canfield, Victor Hansen, and Les Hewitt. So this exercise is a series of 10 questions that you'll answer, and it's going to help clarify and define your purpose. So I'm about to go through the 10 questions of this exercise, and you should grab a piece of paper or go to the notes in your phone so you can answer these questions. And you're going to simply answer each question with a yes, an I don't know, or a no. So the first question is, do you recognize what you're good at and what energizes you? So many people struggle with narrowing down their purpose because they never take time to assess what they're truly good at, as well as what really energizes them. It's important to determine this. The second question is, do you fully utilize your most enjoyed skills? The third question is, does your work further some interest or issue that you care deeply about? So at the end of the day, caring is the basis of any purpose. You must care about something in order to find purpose in it. The fourth question is, do you see yourself making a difference through your work? Work must offer more than money and status. It must ultimately offer an opportunity to make a difference in the world. The fifth question is do you view most days with a sense of enthusiasm? Are you excited about most days? If you're serving a purpose that's bigger than yourself, you become more committed as well as enthusiastic about it. The sixth question is, have you developed your own philosophy of life and success? At the end of the day, everybody needs a set of principles to live by, and many people accept other people's values rather than creating their own set of values. And this is because they're ultimately worried about getting approval from others. Real power and real purpose comes from acting in a way that reflects your personal values. The seventh question is, are you taking the necessary risks to live your philosophy? And this touches on the fact that you must have courage to believe in yourself and your ideas, and be willing to face potential loss and failure, as well as risk, understanding that what's most important is being true to yourself. The eighth question is, do you feel a sense of meaning and purpose with your life? To live in a way that's aligned with your purpose, you must choose to focus your energy on what gives you the deepest feelings, and occupy your time and talents with people, commitments, ideas, and challenges that feel purposeful. The ninth question is, do you have active goals for this year that relate to your purpose? If you don't have goals that surround your purpose, it will be hard to have a life that aligns with your purpose, and ever get to the point where you're living a life surrounding your purpose. Goals ultimately provide the satisfaction of accomplishments, and if they're surrounding your purpose, it will ultimately enhance your level of self-worth and feeling of contribution. The 10th and final question is, are you living your life to the fullest now, instead of hoping things will work out someday? What it comes down to is now is the time to live within your values, as well as in a way that's aligned with your purpose. So now that we've gone through these 10 questions, it's now time to score them. So for each yes answer, give yourself a 0. For each I don't know answer, give yourself a 1. And for each no answer, give yourself a 2. Then from there, add up your score. So if you've scored between 0 and 7, your life is pretty focused, you have a sense of direction, and your life is ultimately aligned with your own purpose. If you scored between an 8 and a 15, you do have a sense of purpose, but you need to clarify your commitment and figure out ways to live out your purpose day by day. If you scored between a 16 and 20, what's ultimately happening is you're running the risk of wasting your potential and wasting your life. Going through this exercise established what purpose means to you, how you're living in a way that's aligning with your purpose, things to consider in order to improve the way that you live so it can be more aligned with your purpose, and with all of this being said, gradually assist in establishing a life of significance. I hope this talk makes a positive impact in your life. Please subscribe to the podcast wherever you are listening or watching it. Check out other episodes, leave a review, and follow us on social media at More You Know Pod. Also, please don't forget about our sweepstakes. Retweet a clip with the hashtag #TheMoreYouKnow and new podcast from our Twitter for a chance to win a signed copy of my upcoming book, The More You Know. Tag 2 friends in the comments on a clip on Instagram for a chance to win a brand new copy of Dean Graziosi's Millionaire Mindset or Ed Milet's Max Out. Like us or share a clip on Facebook for a chance to win a book I have read that highly inspired me, signed by me with an inspirational message. Again, thank you for listening as we propel with podcasting through The More You Know.
I'm just trying to make it all make sense.
The
More
You
No
Podcast.